A boy once read a tale about a wonderful house with big rooms and windows, 3 cats and a mouse. How bad it must be to live out of doors, those poor little creatures who live on all fours. He read the story aloud to see how it sounded. When someone called out, "Those claims are unfounded." Outside the boy's window was a cluster of creatures where a turtle was crying about one of his features. "What about me?" said the turtle. "My home is this shell. There's no roof or a window or a door with a bell." The boy said he was sorry for what he had said. "You have a wonderful home, like a roll-away bed." This pleased the turtle, and also the rest. When a bird asked the boy, "May I show you my nest?" They searched high and low, but all they could see were just leaves and twigs up high in a tree. The nest had no roof or chimney with bricks, but it did look quite cosy, with 3 little chicks. Then they followed the bear, along a path as it winded, until all of a sudden they seemed to be blinded. Laughter broke out when a candle was lit. The bear's home was a cave, and they'd walked into it. The bear was quite large, both hefty and tall. So, of course, his home was the biggest of all. The cave was quite scary, they could use a few hugs. Then they saw the bear's family, with warm built-in fur rugs. After leaving the cave, something buzzed in the bear's ear. He looked high and low, but found it quite near. That's the bee's way of saying we have yet to arrive. At his residence, a split-level beehive. When the bee explained how many bees lived inside, the bear was astonished. "But don't they collide?" The bee laughed and said, "We're quite organised, but it also helps that we're all so small-sized." The squirrel said politely, "Don't forget about me. There's one more home I'd like you to see." The squirrel showed the way to his favourite tree. Inside were his kids. Count them, all 3. The boy thought and thought. After searching so hard, there's more to a home than a house and a yard. A home is a place where your family's a part of not only your house, but also your heart. The boy's new friends were tired, having travelled so much, so they said goodbye and please keep in touch. Although his friends left, the boy didn't feel sad because he knew at home was his own mom and dad. Then all of a sudden the thought came to his head. The best place in a home is his very own bed.